Welcome to the TI-1 Voice Platform Security Systems Overview. This is a functional design document, version 3.0, dated March 4, 2026. In this presentation, we will walk through the 6 interconnected security systems that protect the TI-1 Voice Platform from a wide range of threats. The TI-1 Voice Platform implements a layered security architecture consisting of 6 interconnected systems, each operating at different timescales and granularities. First, the intrusion detection system provides real-time, event-driven detection, responding to threats within milliseconds. Second, the AI Security Monitor performs deep analysis of server logs every 6 hours, catching what rule-based systems might miss. Third, the Spam and Bot Detection System uses a 9-detector algorithmic scoring pipeline to identify automated traffic. Fourth, rate limiting provides differentiated request throttling with progressive delays. Fifth, threat intelligence automates ASIN collection, AI analysis, and active reconnaissance. And sixth, forensic reporting generates law enforcement-ready PDF dossiers for serious incidents. Here we see how the 6 security systems interconnect. Every incoming request passes through multiple security layers in sequence. First, the IP blocklist check rejects permanently blocked IPs instantly. Then, the IDS temporary block check catches recently flagged IPs, blocking them for 30 minutes. Next, rate limit middleware throttles or rejects excessive requests. The honeypot check catches requests to decoy paths, triggering an immediate block. Application logic then handles authentication failures and anomalies, emitting events to the IDS. Finally, the IDS engine evaluates all scenarios and can escalate to an alert if it detects multi-vector attacks. The IDS responds in under 1 millisecond, while the AI scan runs every 6 hours, and 9 independent signals feed the bot detection pipeline. Let's dive into the first system, the AI Security Monitor. This is the deep analysis layer that catches sophisticated threats that rule-based detection systems might miss. The AI Security Monitor operates through a 7-step process. Step 1, it reads the last 200 lines from 3 log files, the request log, the application log, and the database log. Step 2, it filters out its own log entries to prevent feedback loops where the AI reflags its own activity. Step 3, the combined logs are sent to the DeepSeek AI with a dedicated security analysis prompt, using a low temperature of 0.3 for consistent, focused results. Step 4, the AI's response is parsed for severity, critical, high, medium, low, or clean. Step 5, a separate spam detection analysis runs and appends its results. Step 6, an HTML email report with a color-coded severity badge is sent to the security alert address. And Step 7, if the severity is critical, the site goes offline automatically for 60 minutes via maintenance mode. The AI analyzes logs for 10 specific security conditions. These include brute force login attempts, suspicious IP addresses, authentication failures, SQL injection attempts, unusual request patterns, error spikes, unauthorized access attempts, session anomalies, sensitive data exposure, and denial of service indicators. Importantly, the AI also understands normal behavior patterns like regular polling, JWT refresh cycles, and small user-based traffic to reduce false positives and focus on genuine threats. The system uses 5 severity levels with automated responses. Critical means active malicious intent has been detected. This triggers maintenance mode, taking the site offline for 60 minutes, plus an email alert. High indicates significant security concerns and sends an immediate email alert. Medium flags noteworthy patterns to monitor and sends an email alert. Low covers minor concerns that are likely benign, with an email notification. And clean confirms no security issues were found, sending a confirmation email. Every scan produces a report, so administrators always know the current security status. Now let's look at the second system, the Intrusion Detection System, or IDS. This provides real-time, in-process detection following the OWASP App Sensor model, with all state maintained in memory for maximum speed. The IDS architecture consists of three main components. Detection points are code snippets embedded in routers and middleware that emit security event objects when suspicious activity is detected. These are placed in the login endpoint, the two-factor verification, the rate limiter, the request logger, the session handler, and the honeypot endpoints. The detection engine is a singleton intrusion detector class that receives events, maintains sliding window counters per scenario per IP, and evaluates thresholds. It's thread-safe, with all state in memory, no database queries on the hot path. The response executor handles graduated responses, from logging warnings to temporarily blocking IPs and sending email alerts. This slide shows the various IDS event types that can be detected. These include authentication failures, two-factor authentication failures, rate limit hits, honeypot access, session anomalies, not found scans, forbidden access attempts, and server errors. Each event type feeds into specific detection scenarios that determine the appropriate response. The IDS uses a bucket model for detection scenarios, inspired by the CrowdSEC approach. Events fill a sliding window bucket. When the event count reaches or exceeds the bucket's capacity within the time window, the scenario triggers its configured response. For example, the brute force login scenario has a capacity of 7 events within a 5-minute window, tracking events per IP. The credential stuffing scenario counts unique usernames per IP, with a capacity of 10 in a 10-minute window. This bucket model allows precise, configurable detection with minimal false positives. The IDS uses 6 graduated threat levels. Level 0, Observe, simply records the event with no action. Level 1, Warn, logs a warning with full details. Level 2, Throttle, adds artificial delays to requests. Level 3, Block, temporarily blocks the IP for 30 minutes, returning a 403 response. Level 4, Alert, triggers a full response, blocking email alerts, AI scan, threat intelligence collection, and forensic report generation. Level 5, Lockdown, is reserved for future use as the highest escalation. A critical feature is multi-type escalation. If 3 or more different scenario types are triggered from the same IP within 30 minutes, the system automatically escalates to alert, regardless of individual scenario threat levels. Honeypot endpoints are decoy paths that no legitimate user would ever request. A single hit results in an instant IP block. The platform deploys 8 honeypot paths, mimicking common attack targets: WPAdmin and WPLogin for WordPress, PHPMyAdmin for database management, .env, and .gitconfig for exposed configuration files, administrator and admin.php for generic admin panels, and XMLRPC for WordPress XMLRPC. All honeypots return a 404 not found response to avoid revealing that they are traps, while simultaneously triggering an IDS event that results in an immediate temporary block. The third system is spam and bot detection. This is an algorithmic scoring pipeline that replaces AI-based analysis with deterministic, reproducible detection of automated traffic. Bot detection operates through a 4-stage pipeline. Stage 1 is log parsing. The system reads the request log and extracts structured records for the last hour, parsing each line into a request record with over 15 fields. Stage 2 is session grouping. Records are grouped by IP and user agent, then split into sessions whenever there's a 30-minute inactivity gap. Stage 3 is detection. Each session with 3 or more requests runs through 9 independent detectors, each returning a score from 0 to 1 and a fixed weight. Stage 4 is classification. The weighted average determines the verdict. Scores above 0.75 classify as bot, with a rate limit of 500 requests per hour. Scores above 0.5 are suspicious, logged for information only. Scores at or below 0.5 are classified as human, with a rate limit of 2,500 requests per hour. This slide provides an overview of the 9 detectors. Each detector examines one specific dimension of a session's behavior. The final bot score is calculated as the sum of each detector's score times its weight, divided by the total weight, which sums to 6.6. These detectors cover known bot user agents, user agent anomalies, request timing patterns, cloud IP detection, request volume bursts, navigation patterns, header anomalies, path diversity analysis, and error rate patterns. This multi-signal approach ensures high accuracy with minimal false positives. When a bot is detected, the system follows a graduated response. First, the session is classified as bot with a score above 0.75, and rate limited to 500 requests per hour. Second, a warning is sent, both an email and an in-app message to the user, along with a warning record in the spammers table. Third, a 6-hour grace period begins. If the user improves their behavior, no further action is taken. Fourth, if the user is still flagged after 6 hours, their account is automatically disabled, and administrators are notified. Fifth, if the user stops the bot behavior, the warning record is cleared. Two important safeguards: admin users are never auto-disabled, and already disabled users are skipped. The fourth system is rate limiting. This provides differentiated request throttling with progressive delays to protect the application from abuse while maintaining a good experience for legitimate users. Rate limiting uses 3 tiers. Authenticated users get 120 requests per 60 seconds. Public, unauthenticated users get 60 requests per 60 seconds. And identified bots are limited to 500 requests per hour. Progressive throttling kicks in at 70% of the limit. At 70%, artificial delays begin, starting from 0 and scaling up to 2 seconds. At 85% usage, the delay is about 1 second per request. At 95%, it's about 1.7 seconds. At 100%, the client receives an HTTP 429 too many requests response with a retry after header. Every 429 response emits a rate limit hit event to the IDS. After 5 violations in 5 minutes, the IP is temporarily blocked for 30 minutes. The fifth system is security event persistence. This provides a permanent audit trail that survives server restarts and feeds both the threat intelligence and forensic reporting systems. Security event persistence uses a fire and forget async pattern. Every IDS security event is asynchronously written to the database without blocking the hot path. If a database write fails, the error is logged but the IDS continues operating normally. The security events table stores 13 fields including event type, source IP, user ID, username, request path, details, user agent, threat level, scenario name, scenario count, and creation timestamp. 2 composite indexes on source IP with timestamp and event type with timestamp ensure efficient querying. The admin panel provides a searchable view with filters for IP address, event type, and time range, plus integration with the threat intelligence lookup. The sixth and final core system is threat intelligence. This automates ASIN collection, AI-powered attack analysis, active reconnaissance, and abuse IPDB reporting. Threat intelligence collection runs in 4 phases. Phase 1 is passive OSINT, triggered at block level and above. It collects WHOIS and ASN data, reverse DNS records, abuse IPDB reputation scores, and geolocation information. Phase 2 is AI attack analysis, triggered at alert level and above. The collected data is sent to DeepSeek AI for attack classification, intent analysis, scan recommendations, and risk assessment. Phase 3 is active reconnaissance, triggered at alert level when enabled. This runs map port scans on the top 100 or 1000 TCP ports, with service version detection and OS fingerprinting. Phase 4 is abuse IPDB reporting, also at alert level when enabled. The system auto-reports the IP with mapped abuse categories and a detailed event summary. All results are cached for 24 hours to avoid redundant lookups. This slide covers 2 interconnected capabilities, forensic reporting and the IP block list. Forensic PDF reports are auto-generated for alert-level incidents. Each report includes a cover page and executive summary, legal framework references to Belgian Penal Code, EU Directive 2013/40, and the Budapest Convention on Cybercrime, an event timeline of up to 100 events, threat intelligence data, active reconnaissance results, AI recommendations, and filing instructions for CERT.B, ECOPS, and the FCCU. Reports are automatically emailed to administrators, CERT.B, and the FCCU. A 24-hour cooldown prevents duplicates, and a minimum of 5 events is required. The IP block list provides persistent manual blocks that supplement the IDS temporary blocks. It supports exact IPs, CIDR notation for network ranges, and dash ranges. The block list is checked at the very top of the middleware chain, before any application logic runs. To summarize, the TI1 Voice platform implements a comprehensive defense in-depth strategy. 6 security systems work together, covering real-time detection through long-term analysis. 8 IDS detection scenarios catch specific attack patterns from brute force to honeypot access. 9 bot detection signals provide multi-dimensional analysis of automated traffic. 10 AI-analyzed conditions ensure sophisticated threats don't go unnoticed. And 4 threat intelligence phases progressively enrich attacker data from passive OSINT through active reconnaissance. Every layer reinforces the others. A single threat can be detected, blocked, investigated, documented, and reported all automatically. Thank you for watching this overview of the TI1 Voice platform security systems.